what would be like the most acceptable and the least acceptable ways of breaking up with someone?
Well, you've got to do everything by person, face to face. I think that's the only acceptable way to break up with someone, and tell the truth and be honest, I guess. Unacceptable ways are to start being horrible so that they break up with you. That's not a nice thing to do.
Generally, I can usually tell, I don't know, whether it's going to be something that I'm going to have to end pretty quickly into the relationship, and then I think it's kind of more of a long term. You need to make sure they're on the same page as you all the time. They're not saying things to you that you just kind of lead them on to believe that it could be more serious than it is. I think it's important to keep it, I don't know, there's no you can't just make a snap decision and then there's no great way to break up with somebody if you got them thinking that, everything's great. It's going to be pretty harsh.
What was the reason that you last broke up with someone?
She left me.
What was the reason? Okay, what about when you decided to leave? What was the reason? It ran its course, and when you just grow apart, and you feel like you're because I like everyone to be happy, and the last person that I broke up with, I was spending more energy making her happy than I was being happy myself. So I started being horrible in the hope that she'd break up with me.
Yeah, well, the last time I broke up with someone, it wasn't very serious, and we both knew it wasn't going to be. And it was more of just a discussion, kind of at the end of the relationship. She brought up, will this change for you? Will you become more serious about it? And I was honest and said no.